Prepare yourselves for a wild ride as we witness fortunes changing hands like hot potatoes and clubs breaking the bank to secure the services of their desired superstars. From eye-watering transfer fees that could buy entire islands to mind-boggling contract clauses that could fund space missions, this list is a dazzling display of financial excess in the beautiful game. Get ready to witness the mind-boggling money moves in the world of football. Number 10. Paul Pogba. 105 million euros. Paul Pogba, a talented midfielder, made a highly anticipated return to Manchester United after his successful spell with Juventus. However, after his return, he struggled to replicate the same form and success he enjoyed in Italy. Pogba's initial season at Manchester United under the management of Jose Mourinho was relatively successful. He played a significant role in helping the team win the EFL Cup and Europa League title. However, in subsequent seasons, United has failed to secure any major silverware. During his time at Manchester United, Pogba's journey was marked by numerous media stories and comments from his agent, Mino Raiola. In one interview, Raiola stated that Pogba wasn't happy at the club. Other times, he suggested that several clubs were in for Pogba. After his contract expired, Pogba moved to Juventus. It remains to be seen whether Pogba can rediscover his best form. Number 9. Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele is a highly regarded young talent who joined Barcelona from Borussia Dortmund for 145 million euros, including add-ons. Unfortunately, Dembele faced several setbacks during his time with Barcelona. He was plagued by frequent and severe hamstring injuries, which hindered his ability to fulfill the high expectations of him. Despite these challenges, Dembele has shown glimpses of his immense talent and has displayed moments of brilliance on the field. However, due to his injury struggles and a decline in his market value, there are uncertainties about his future at Barcelona. Number 8. Romelo Lukaku. 115 million euros. Romelu Lukaku's return to Chelsea in the summer of 2021 marked the highest transfer fee in the history of the club, then with Chelsea paying 115 million euros for the Belgian striker. Lukaku's arrival at Chelsea was met with enthusiasm from the fans, especially following the club's recent Champions League victory. His signing was seen as a significant boost to Chelsea's attacking prowess. Before joining Chelsea, Lukaku had just won the Serie A title with Inter Milan. However, Lukaku's second spell at Chelsea didn't go as smoothly as anticipated. Despite high expectations, he's only scored 8 goals in the league during his time with the club. As a result, Lukaku has returned to Inter Milan on loan for the 2022-23 season. Number 7. Jack Grealish. 117 million euros. In the summer of 2021, Manchester City made a significant splash in the transfer market by securing the services of Aston Villa captain and highly regarded Premier League player Jack Grealish for a staggering fee of 117 million euros. Grealish's move to Manchester City marked a record-breaking transfer, with City triggering a 100 million euro release clause in his contract at Aston Villa. This made him the most expensive British transfer in history and set a new record for the highest transfer fee in Premier League history. However, that record is in danger of being surpassed by Arsenal's Declan Rice. Grealish signed a 6-year contract with the reigning Premier League champions, solidifying his commitment to the club. Grealish had spent 8 seasons at his boyhood club, Aston Villa. Number 6. Antoinne Griezmann. 120 million euros. Barcelona capitalized on Antoinne Griezmann's release clause being reduced from 200 million euros to 120 million euros to secure his signing from Atletico Madrid, despite the latter's efforts to contest the transfer. Coincidentally, the striker's price tag matched the amount Barcelona had recently paid for Philippe Coutinho. Transfers between Madrid and Barcelona are relatively uncommon. Still, Barcelona made a significant financial commitment by signing Griezmann to a 5-year contract, following his triumph with France in the 2018 World Cup. Unfortunately, Griezmann failed to replicate the same level of performance he exhibited during his time at Atletico Madrid, leading to criticism from various quarters and his eventual return to Atletico Madrid. Number 5. Philippe Coutinho. 120 plus 40 million euros. Months after Dembele became the most expensive signing in Barcelona's history, Philippe Coutinho surpassed that record with an unprecedented transfer fee of 120 million euros, including easily enforceable add-ons. The total expenditure rose to approximately 160 million euros. Coutinho was brought in to compensate for the creative void left by Neymar's departure from FC Barcelona. However, his time at the club was even more challenging than Dembele's. In 4 years, he endured loan spells and knee surgeries. Coutinho's value has depreciated significantly since his initial transfer in 2017. Several Premier League clubs and AC Milan have been linked with his potential transfer, and in 2022, the Brazilian joined Aston Villa permanently. Number 4. Enzo Fernandez, 121 million euros. Enzo Fernandez, commonly known as Enzo, is a talented football player born in Argentina on July 24, 2002. Enzo Fernandez began his professional football journey at the youth academy of Real Madrid, following in his father's footsteps. During the World Cup, Enzo Fernandez's performance on the international stage further elevated his reputation. His displays of skill, composure, and playmaking ability drew the attention of several top clubs across Europe, including Chelsea. In January 2023, Chelsea bid for 121 million euros to secure Enzo Fernandez's services. The transfer saga captivated football enthusiasts, with Benfica initially resisting the move. However, the allure of Chelsea's offer proved irresistible, eventually leading to his transfer to the English club. Number 3. Joao Felix, 126 million euros. Atletico Madrid made a surprising move by breaking the bank to sign the Portuguese talent, Joao Felix. The club invested 126 million euros in the transfer, with an additional 1.2 million euros paid through the solidarity payment mechanism to Porto. His early move to a big club may have affected Joao Felix's career trajectory. While undeniable talent is undeniable, he still strives to reach his full potential at Atletico Madrid. The club system has historically brought out the best in many strikers, and the 21-year-old can excel similarly. Regarded as a potential future Ballon d'Or winner, Felix played a significant role in Atletico Madrid's title-winning campaign in the 2020-21 season. Although his involvement for Portugal at Euro 2020 was limited, his brief appearances hinted at a promising future for the young forward. Following interest from many clubs, Felix went on loan to Chelsea for the second half of the 2022-2023 season. 2. Kylian Mbappe, 145 plus 35 million euros. Kylian Mbappe's loan with an option to buy from Monaco to PSG was the first and most famous case of such an arrangement. The loan included a significant compulsory purchase option of 145 million euros, which would have risen to 180 million euros if certain conditions were met. However, it's reported that the additional 35 million euros conditions have not been fulfilled, and Mbappe would need to be transferred or renew his contract before its expiration in 2024. In 2017, Mbappe joined Paris Saint-Germain on loan and made a permanent transfer in the summer of 2018 for a record-breaking fee of 180 million euros, making him the most expensive teenager in history. That same summer, he went on to win the World Cup with France and received the FIFA Young Player Award. He had an impressive tournament, scoring 4 goals. Mbappe's performance at PSG has been exceptional, with an incredible record of 212 goals and more than 61 assists in just 176 matches for the club in Ligue 1 only. One of his standout moments was his remarkable hat-trick against FC Barcelona at Camp Nou in a UEFA Champions League knockout fixture. Mbappe's contract has only 1 year remaining, so a protracted transfer saga awaits. Number 1. Neymar, 222 million euros. Neymar's transfer to PSG for 222 million euros set a new record for the biggest investment in football history and has had a significant impact on the transfer market as a whole. The move was not just a financial transaction but also a groundbreaking football marketing operation, as it seemed unlikely that anyone could lure him away from Lionel Messi and FC Barcelona. PSG paid the release clause without any negotiation or bonuses, which appeared to be an astronomical sum at the time. Since joining PSG, Neymar has made notable contributions to the team. In 116 plus matches, he scored over 87 goals and provided more than 52 assists. However, his primary goals of winning the UEFA Champions League and the Ballon d'Or remain unfulfilled. Neymar has also faced some injury troubles during his time at PSG. After PSG Ultras went to his house and demanded he leaves the club, Neymar is looking for opportunities elsewhere. Nevertheless, his constant injuries and high wage bills might be discouraging for clubs seeking his services. Transfers are an important part of football, but talent can be expensive, and clubs often pay through their nose to acquire those talents. If you loved this, click on the card on the screen for even more interesting football content.